Okay, so up till now we have seen the how to add the engineering aspirant to the referral portal. Now we will just revise the parts that we have covered in yesterday's session. Okay, so we will just take a short review on the yesterday's points that we have covered in the last session. Okay, so objectives of testing that we have seen in the yesterday session. So what are the objectives? So whenever machine is getting manufactured in an industry as per the particular design data, so it is necessary that that machine should go under testing. That means that machine should be tested before selling that machine into the store, or before going to that machine in the market. Okay, you have to test that machine before purchasing or after manufacturing. So that's why testing is necessary. We have to check whether that performance of the machine is as per the design data or not. Is that machine working as per the required data or not? So that because of that reason also testing is necessary. If that machine is not working as per the design data, then how much variations are there, and so how much variations are there in the actual value and designed value. So all the differences should be recorded on the one page or in one sheet. So that study should be done why the differences are coming. So what are the differences and which factors are affecting on that differences? That means the reasons behind that differences. Are the differences falling within permissible limit or not? That all things we have to study. Okay, so if the variations in the results such as efficiency regulation, iron losses, or anything during any test, okay, so if the variations are not within the permissible limit, the results either for higher values, there may be higher values or lower values apart from the permissible limit. That should be investigated. That means the reasons for the variations should be find out, and the machine should be restructured or manufactured accordingly. Okay, okay, so from testing, so whenever any equipment or any electrical machine is getting manufactured in industry, so the quality of that workmanship is also identified by checking or testing the machine. Okay, by testing that appliance you can check the quality of that industry or that workmanship, etc. If there is any defective material, you can claim to the in charge of that industry. So testing is necessary before purchasing any equipment or before selling the equipment. Then testing of machine is also required for when it is shut down for a periodical maintenance. Sometimes any equipment or machine is shut down for any reason. So there may be the chances of the corrosion, there may be the chances of the moisture absorbed by the machines or any other part. So there may be the chances of the rusting of that parts of that machine. So periodical maintenance is very necessary, and it can be done by testing. Okay, so to check the performance of the machine, testing is necessary. Before installing the machine, you have to check the machine performance. Is that machine working properly or not? Then and then only you can uh, reuse that machine after the periodical maintenance. Then next, if that variations are occurred in the design or actual performance, then restructure of machine is done. Then you have to check the improved design by retesting the machine. That means if that machine is redesigned, then you have to check the performance of that machine. That means retesting is also necessary to remove the defectives or deficiencies that are found in the machine performance. Then, so whatever the various results that are obtained during the performance of the machine, so that should be tally or that should be verified with the design data. So these are the objectives of the testing. Is anyone having idea apart from these objectives? Is anyone having idea? Okay, so this is very important point. So can anyone read this slide? Who will read this slide? Chavan, Poonam, Sakshi, Revati, Sonal. Amruta, Kiran, Swapnali, Sagar. Shubham. Is anyone present?
Yes,
Swapnali.
madam.
Okay, you can read the slides, so it will be easier to you while writing in the examinations.
Yes, madam. If not, how much variations are
So
there in the
first
actual
of all, start from the title of that point.
objectives of testing? If not, how much variations
Sorry,
are there in the actual
Swapnali. We will start from here.
objectives of testing? When machine is manufactured in industry as per particular design, it is necessary that it should undergo testing. Testing is required to determine whether the performance of the machine is as per the design data or not. Next. If not, how much variations are there in the actual value and the design value? The difference recorded are within permissible value by Indian Standard Institute or not. If the variation in the results such as efficiency, regulation, iron loss, copper loss, no load current, speed, etc. are not within the permissible limit, the reason either for higher values or lower values should be investigated and manufactured accordingly. From testing, the quality of workmanship and quality of material can also be determined. Testing of machine is also required for when it is shut down for periodical maintenance so that weakness in the winding insulation, moisture absorbed by it, etc. can be revealed and necessary steps taken to improve it. To check the improved design by retesting of machine, the various results obtained during testing should tally within design data.
Should be tally with the design data. Okay, very good. The next significance of the ISS. Who will read? Shantanu Patil. हाँ शंतनु. Chaitanya, can you? Okay, so significance of ISS. So in the testing of electrical equipment, Indian National Institute, that is the Indian Standard Bureau, is an institute who is giving certification to the manufacturer or industry for their quality product. So so while testing of an electrical equipment, Indian National Institute, that is Indian Standard Bureau, specifies the standards for a particular machines or apparatus or equipment's material and so many engineering items. So they are giving the standards for particular design. So according to that standards, you have to manufacture the apparatus or any part or equipment or machines. So newly manufactured machines by factory or firm has to undergo specified testing. That means every machine should undergo testing. So measurement, etc. So all the things should be done before getting that machine to the certification. So all tests should be done after the manufacturing only. So as the norms fixed by this institute to get the certification or ISI marks. So to get the certification or ISI mark, that norms should be followed by that are given by the Indian National Institute or Indian Standard Bureau. That all norms should be read and according to that design should be done. So that performance of that machine should be as per the norms fixed by the institute. Here is the example of the ISI mark on the electric appliances. Then this certification is a must in some cases and customers are sure of quality of the machines as it has undergone the test as per the ISI. So roles of bureau to pass and certify the machines, equipments, apparatus and which have undergone the standard test decided by their institution. Then objectives of ISS, Indian Standard Bureau, Indian Standard Institution. You can call it is also role of the Indian Standard institutions. So the first one is to specify the standards for machines, equipments, apparatus, materials, etc. Second, to suggest a standard test for newly manufactured machines. Third, to specify the plus minus limits for the test results. Fourth, to specify the tolerance to accept the items. Fifth, to give ISS certification. So these all five are the roles of the Indian Standard Bureau. So tolerance is nothing but what? It is the permissible limits, or you can call it is also a permissible deviation from a specified value. That means suppose if there is a speed given by the rated speed given for a particular machine is 1500 rpm, there may be some tolerances plus minus, or there may be tolerances in the frequency also. So at every time frequency may not be 50 hertz. At every time voltage may not be rated voltage. So there may be some changes. There changes may be minimized value or small value or higher values also. So there may be some deviations. So the deviations or variations should be within the permissible limits that are given by the Indian standard institutions. So next, so before commissioning or before installing any machine, some tests should be carried out on that machine. So there are three types of the test that should be carried. So first is the mechanical tester, or you have to check the machines. Then electrical tester and then different tester. So in the mechanical tester, you have to check the printed data on the nameplate as per the design. That printed data is correct or not. You have to check. Then you have to check, see all the parts are in a correct position, or all the accessories or all the fittings are available or not. See also the compactness of the machine is as per the design or not. Then see that there is no damage during transport. During transportation, there may be chances of the breaking the parts. So you have to tighten the nut, bolts, screws, etc. if loose. Then check the alignment of the shaft while installing that machine mechanically. Then couplings, etc. Tightness of the terminal connections, etc. you have to check. Then check the condition of the bearings by moving the shaft manually and provide lubrication if necessary. Then check the clearance between the stationary part. That means the parts which are not rotating and the rotating parts as per the specifications. The clearance between the stationary part and rotating parts you have to check is as per the specification or not. Then check the terminal connections and tighten them if required. Last, check the spring tension, brush position and shape of the brushes. So while doing the electrical test, you have to check the winding resistance is as per the given value or not. Then check cooling system of the electrical machine during operation. Then take reduced voltage run test. You can take high voltage run test, or you can take many more electrical test like DC resistance test, momentary overload test. Like that you can check the insulation resistance between the windings also, and between the windings and core also. You can take many more tests. Okay, like brake test, regenerative test, or any other test. So in the different test, some other test may be carried out like routine tester, type tester, special test, and supplementary tester. So routine tester comes under that routine test should be carried on the each and every machine after the manufacturing. That means whenever the machine is getting manufactured in the industry, after that routine test should be carried out each and every machine. So examples of the routine test are vibration tester, no load tester, blocked rotor tester, phase sequence tester, insulation resistance tester. So these are some examples of the routine tester. So we are going to see all the tester afterwards. Then type tester. So type test can be carried out on the 2-3 machines. That means the on 2-3 units or on 2-3 samples out of the group of the machines. You have to take any 2-3 samples and you have to check randomly. So type test is carried out on the random machines that can be selected, and you have to check the performance of that machines, and according to that, if there is any corrections required, you have to modify. If corrections are not necessary, that machine will be considered as machine's performance will be considered as okay. Then special test can be carried out as per the consumer's requirement or customer's required, or to check if you want to check the performance. So this is the special tester. Then if you want to check the performance of the machine, or if you want to check the additional information about a particular machine. That means there are many types of the machine, but if you want to check the special function of a particular machine, then and then only supplementary test can be carried out. Okay, so we will stop here itself. So in the next session, we will see the various types of the test that can be carried out on the machines. Okay, thank you for joining the session. We will see in the next lecture.